Okay, so what do you mean by make sure that it's on the right side?
Oh, like there's a slash. As long as you fill out both sides, then the bar will show up. If you only put a health number to the left of the slash, then it doesn't show a bar.
Oh, so I need to say like 57 out of 57?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we should be back. I don't know if desync was fixed or not, but we're gonna go on anyways.
Hey, somebody says it's synced.
Ha!
Oh, yay!
Ha! We in it! Arnheim, like, you realize that typical Jeff is my girlfriend, soon to be my wifey. So,
What happened?
oh, he's like, you know, Arnheim, my bro from like Switzerland or somewhere in Europe. Always wants me to zoom my cam out further, you know, throw some fucking flexes at the cam for him.
Oh my God.
I'm like, well, I appreciate that, and while I, you know, I accept this adulation. Maybe on my other night streams, you know, like when Belinda's not like actually like in the room right next to me. Anyways,
Oh my God.
we're back into the game. Ori's turn. Phaedron just punished the creature with 2 incredibly powerful blows to the abdomen and foot, and the tether of lightning is still connecting you to the enormous monstrosity facing her down.
So, can I make a free action make a medicine check to see if how injured that thing is?
Sure. Sure.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, with as twisted as this thing's anatomy is, you see blood leaking, and you see like where Phaedron's flails impacted its body, that flesh has been gouged out, and it appears to be like bony protrusions inside have been ruptured and shattered. But you have no idea if that's normal for this thing because it's twisted. Like its entire skeletal system, its entire muscular system, is a horrible parody of what a normal giant would look like.
And these guys are doing nothing, right?
Yeah, they're just watching. I mean, they're not doing nothing. They're like clanging their tankards on the tables and like shouting encouragement. And you see like, you know, carved bones and bits of shiny quartz and rock trading hands. So
Nice.
Do I want it for those sick, like... I could do more damage with fucking Firebolt. Like...
Well, you still have Witch Bolt, and so you don't have to use a spell slot if you continue with it, but kind of up to you.
yeah, but I'm like... I forgot how sucky Witch Bolt was.
It gets better. Wait. You did up the damage based off of your level, right? Or no,
It's
sorry,
only-
I'm thinking of when a warlock casts it, it automatically
Yeah.
goes to max. So ignore me.
Yeah, So she's actually gonna just like kind of like wave her hand away and just bust out the other hand and just
with one hand, lightning, the other hand, the fucking fire. Yeah, so again, leaning out around the corner, like you just give a tug of the lightning tether attaching you to the creature, and it stumbles off balance. Its arms flail wildly, opening its chest up to a massive firebolt that slams into its chest, burning through its skin, and bubbling fat hisses down the front of its chest. And you see the rotten internal organs, or I should say discolored internal organs of the creature through its open rib cage. And again, the roar of pain echoes throughout the cavern as it regains its feet and attempts to yank you off your feet via the Witch Bolt, but your mastery of the arcane arts keeps you from being moved until the end of your turn.
yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
This is Ashiria's turn.
Okay, so I see, Adrian, I don't know her name yet, since we haven't met, but I
Right.
see her, and I say, oh my gosh, you're hurt! And I come over to her. I'm going to cast, Cure Wounds again.
She kind of looks over at you like, what the hell? And is like literally about to like turn and hit you, and then realizes you're being helpful. So, yeah, good point.
And actually, it heals for 13 because of Discipline of Life,
Okay.
which is 2 HP plus the spell level. Spell level is 1, so it's 13 if you need a.
Yeah, I think I kind of need it.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Yeah. Then 13.
Later, I can show you how to put that. Actually, like add it on there if you
Oh,
want.
perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so is that the end of Zashiria's turn?
Yes.
Okay. And on to Question Mark Woman.
Question marks. Okay, how far away is he? No, he's not that far. Okay, so she's going to yell out, take another little owl metal thing out, throw it at him, and yell out, boom!
Yeah, so with your 9, you throw the owl and it wobbles through the air, impacting on the massive bony protuberance of its forearm and blowing out chunks of its hardened, scaly skin, but it doesn't appear to do any structural damage to it.
That's fine.
Okay. Any other actions?
That's it.
Okay, you still have to maintain concentration on haste, but you do have a bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide.
I'm fine.
Okay. Alright, so the creature, again, enraged by Phaedron's continued defiance, rips out a stalactite from the ceiling
Oh.
and brandishes the 10-foot-long bludgeon made of limestone and attempts to smash it down onto Phaedron's head and shoulders. Does a 20 hit you?
No,
Not with
only
haste,
because
right?
I'm hasted.
Right.
Ah, yeah!
Does a
Yeah,
28
oh, shit.
hit you?
Yeah, that one's. I was gonna hit.
It's not that bad. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Take 23 damage.
Dear God. Like, you'll be fine.
Yeah, so
Really
it misses
good
as it
thing.
swings. As it swings its club down the first time, you manage to deflect it with your shield, but it knocks your arm to the side, and it just hits you with a massive backhanded slap. It catches you full in the stomach and knocks the wind out of you and drops you to your knees, but you manage to retain a defensive position, standing up using your shield to ward off the rest of its attacks. This is goddamn loud, please. Okay.
What's that?
Oh, my music was loud. Phaedron's turn.
Right now. Alright. Ah, now I can hear it. Okay, so I am actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna second wind with my bonus action.
Okay.
Nice.
And I get to do math because that's a thing. Alright, and then I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
All the attacks.
Yep, so the first attack does hit. Your flail, once again, smashing into its abdomen, caving in the side of its rib cage, and you see a massive purpling bruise covering the side of its chest. However, as it hunches over in pain, your return swing sails over its head as it lunges at you, its mouth dripping blood, opening wide. But your flail once again returns. You just jam the butt of the flail once again into its ruined mouth, breaking off several more teeth and driving it back away from its counterattack. Any more actions?
Tempting, but no. Done for now.
Alright, and up next is Ori again.
She's gonna, she's pretty much like, at this point, just like alternating hands with like the firebolts, just hopefully actually doing something.
Yeah! So, like,
Oh, what? Oh.
your firebolt sails over its head as it lunges at Phaedron, impacting the limestone wall and carving out a huge calcified chunk of rock that clatters to the ground behind it, but does not do any damage. Remember to do your witch bolt damage.
What?
You can't keep concentration on Witch Bolt if you cast another spell.
What?
Yeah.
Iron.
What?
Yeah, you have to leave. You use your action to do it again.
Maintain
Yeah.
concentration?
To
make the
renew
attack, yeah.
damage.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I got rid of that.
Got it,
That's why
got
I
it,
said she like waved her hand.
Got it. Okay, yeah. For some reason, I thought you were still doing that. Okay, anyways. Music. Better music, please. Stop. There we go. This music. Any other actions on your turn?
No.
Okay. And then on to Zashiria.
Okay, I'm going to, I turn to the human in front of me, name still unknown, and I'll say, oh my gosh, you need to be more careful. I'm going to cast
Kind of busy.
Cure Wounds again.
This is like...
Oh yes, we're gonna be besties.
Oh no.
So, oh yeah, so
I'm gonna go insane.
it's gonna be 9 heal. 9 HP.
9, okay, right. Adrian is literally going to go insane.
Alright, any other actions? Michelle,
Yes?
any other actions?
Oh, that's it.
Okay, on to Belinda's turn.
Okay, she takes out another silver piece, and this one is the, like, what is it when they kind of like bomb down on something? An owl, when it swoops down,
There you
its
go.
wings cut back, and she yells out, "You do need to be more careful!" And then she yells out, "Boom spike!" and throws it.
Alright, yeah, with a 19, you throw... What'd you pull out? Like...
It's still another silver piece, but
Okay.
all the owls look different.
Yeah.
So that one, it looks like when they dive bomb down
Oh,
onto
got
something.
it, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you see her pull out a swooping owl from one of her pouches, and she throws it, and as she does, you see the owl lengthen, and the beak turns into a cruel spike that flies unerringly towards the giant, sticking into its skin before exploding. Let me see what its dex save is. Oh yeah, it's best save, by far. Yeah, exactly. So the spike sticks into its skin and explodes, creating a massive crater of frozen flesh and torn skin by the icy shards, piercing through, dealing a total of 6 damage.
I know, right?
Right? Could have been better. Could have been worse.
I know.
But you see it recoil from Phaedron, its attack smashing down into her shield, being ended abruptly by the explosion in its forearm. Do you have any other actions?
I'm good.
Okay. Alright, so the creature looks over Phaedron and lunges as if it's going to pass her, but gets smashed in the chest by her shield as it tries to squeeze by to get towards Ori
don't
and
think so.
Tiny Gnome Woman. And so it turns again, frustrated and in pain, attempting to smash Phaedron off her feet. I need an opposed athletics check.
Athletics. Here it is. Damn it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so it pushes you out of the way, pushing you 5 feet away from it to here. And then realizing that it has knocked you off your, well, out of position, it turns and tries to snatch up Zashira.
No.
Zashira also make an athletics check. Or acrobatics, either way. It's trying to grapple you.
Ooh.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
So as it attempts to grab Zashira, like, I don't know what she does to stop it because it's literally 5 times her size. But, like, as its hand reaches down, she just sort of, like, backhand slaps it out of the way. And her hand connects with the massive open wound on its arm created by Belinda's ice dagger. And it jerks its arm back reflexively.
Oh my god, don't touch me.
That's right. I forgot she's got to see something. You haven't washed your hands. That's like totally nasty.
And now it's Phaedron's turn.
My turn, you say?
Yes.
Huzzah. Alright. Going back into the position. A lot of good it did him. Oh, decisions are hard. Like, my shield is already kind of wrecked, but still there.
I mean, one of these times, I'm gonna roll low. But today is not that day!
Not on this guy, jeez.
That's right, so again...
Low rolls for trying to grab Michelle.
Yo, Skull the Necromancer, thanks for the follow, welcome to the Empire. Hope you enjoy your stay with us. Get a warm welcome in chat for Skull the Necromancer.
Warm welcome. Aww. See, wish I had. If only I had knocked him down. And I guess I'll just do the last one again.
Might as well. Yep, so your first attack, as it's recoiling away from Zashira, you catch it on the kneecap, you know, bludgeoning it. Did my cam freeze? Okay, yeah, bludgeoning it. And you hear the crack of bone splintering as the heavy head of your flail crushes its knee. And it falls down to one leg, ducking under your return swing that whizzes over its head. Once again, you turn the flail's force into a centripetal spin, catching it under the chin for a total of 26 damage. Any other actions?
No.
Okay. And then on to
Does
Ori's
this thing
turn.
look hurt?
Yeah,
like,
it
I know
looks...
it looks gross.
I mean,
but
like,
is
yeah,
it
like,
at least hurting it?
Phaedron's done a ton of damage to it. There's these huge bludgeoning, crushing wounds all over its body.
Okay.
You guys have dug out huge chunks of flesh with fire bolts and ice knives and boom bolts and whatever else. Like, it's looking pretty tore up right now. But it's still on its feet. It's still fighting effectively. It's still on its feet. Doesn't appear to be staggered or hesitant in its attacks.
Okay. Just wondering.
My turn? Yeah. Okay. She's gonna put a little more oomph in this one.
Okay.
And like a grimace is forming on her face, like she's not smiling anymore, and she's just kind of like wondering why this thing won't go down.
Yep.
Also,
So, yeah, the firebolt again
what?
casts from around the corner, slams in the creature's face, and burns off a huge searing chunk of its cheek. You can actually see into its mouth, like the rotten stumps of its teeth that are remaining, and like the chunks of meat stuck between them. Any other actions?
No.
Okay, Zashira's turn.
Okay, I'm going to melee this disgusting creature and say,
Gonna
"Keep
melee.
your hands off me! You're so disgusting."
Ah, you're so gross. Yo, Raging Battles, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Empire. I hope you enjoy stay with us.
Oh,
Get a warm
no.
welcome in chat for Raging Battles.
You're welcome.
Uh,
it meant to go up at some point, and then, yeah, it didn't.
welcome. Okay, so, yeah, Zashira, like, sort of half-heartedly waves her mace at it, like, not even really swinging, just sort of, like, twirling it around like a baton in her fists, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Does not make contact with the creature, as it's focusing all of its rage on Phaedron. And now it is Bloom's turn.
Just gonna throw another bomb at it.
Okay, get in there.
I'm trying. Clicked it, nothing happened. There we go. She screams out boom again.
Boom! Yeah. So you throw another owl as it explodes. It explodes like raining tiny stalactites down that shatter and crumble off the creature's rock-hard skin, but you do no damage with the actual boom.
What?
Any other actions?
There's no damage?
I mean,
No, 'cause you
yeah,
missed.
the 9 don't hit
Oh.
it. You hit nearby, you shook loose some stalactites in the ceiling, no damage. Okay. So the creature, realizing it wasted its last turn trying to get Phaedron out of the way, realizes it's going to have to kill her to get through. And once again, swings its stalactite club. Does a 28 hit you? Is that good? Is that good enough?
I'm not sure. What's Tiamat facing again?
Yeah, so as it tees off, like, it just takes the club in both its hands and swings for the fences, and Phaedron barely gets her shield in front of it as it crushes her arm into her chest as she absorbs the majority of the blow on her armor and shield, but still takes an enormous amount of bludgeoning damage. And as it swings for the next time, the stalactite club breaks over Phaedron's shield, sending the other end skipping through the room and slamming into one of the half-ogres in the gallery watching the fight. And it goes down, like the side of its face just crushed by the 500-pound chunk of limestone that impacts its skull. And the creature is now weaponless. Phaedron's turn.
Alright, one of these times. One of these times. She's determined to shove it on its ass.
Yeah, you guys are both like, no, you. No, you. Today is the day!
Oh yeah!
Today is the day, yeah. So, like, finally, this creature is, like, tottering. Its kneecap is shattered. It's huge gaping wounds all over its body, contusions and compound fractures of its bones. And Phaedron successfully manages to just put all of her force into it, charges the creature, and slams into it with her shield, knocking its good leg out from underneath, and it collapses to the ground. I'm assuming you're making it prone?
Oh yes.
Of course, yeah. Following up with a blistering series of attacks. And in a blur of overhand flail strikes, just bashes the creature's head into gray jelly. And you see it attempt to raise itself up onto its elbows to counterattack, and the last of Phaedron's flail strikes crushes it into the ground, and it twitches lifelessly before falling silent. Blue Menace, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the Empire. Hope you enjoy your stay with us. Thanks for staying here through the desync. Don't really know what's going on, but yeah, warm welcome.
It just hates Saturdays. So.
Apparently. But it hates Saturdays. I think it may be because I have so many, I got so many slides going in chat, or not in chat, but in the actual overlay right now. If I change it all to one slide capture, it may help. I don't know. That's what I'm trying next week. Yeah.
Okay. That's a good plan.
Anyways.
Sweet. So.
Yeah, so the creature falls to the ground, and then you see Rock, a stunned look on his face as you killed his whatever.
Yep, and after it goes down, Phaedron's moving back over here, like my move for my turn or whatever. So.
Okay.
She's kind of breathing heavy
yells
and
out.
not looking that good.
And you see him, like, lumber forward, the ground shaking beneath his feet as he falls to his knees beside the creature. He's like, no! 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 Bum Bum! No! Bum Bum! No! No! And he starts to pick up the chunks of skull and brain and try to, like, mush them back together. He's like, no! Bum Bum! You killed Bum Bum!
He stopped it.
What was his name? Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, my character's like, Rock, you said you were my friend, and then you threw me, and I hit my head, and you hurt me, and then that thing was gonna eat me.
No, Bum Bum hungry. He just wants to play. And sometimes he eats his toys. Bum Bum. You see, like, all the ogres and half-ogres and the hill giant in the back of the room, like, eyeing each other, like, questioningly.
My character like leans to Phaedron and is like, I don't think that's what you're supposed to do with your toys.
I would have to agree with your assumption on that.
No, Bum
So,
Bum.
I don't know. Phaedron just kind of approaches him and is like, "I'm sorry that your creature and I had a Bum and I had a misunderstanding. Apparently, clearly he was having a great time before he died. I think he went down in a blaze of glory. Now, would you mind if we found our way out of here?"
Bum Bum died. You killed Bum Bum.
Maybe.
I mean, sort of accurate if you want to be technical about it. Maybe.
Well, I didn't want him to break my toy. You see, the little gnome, that's my toy, and it's very precious to me. So I felt the need to protect it.
She like leans out from behind. I'm sorry, she doesn't know your character's name yet. She like leans past her and she's like waving. She's like, "You were supposed to be my friend, and you said you were my friend," and she really looks sad.
Oh.
No, we could be friends. Bum was my friend too. And like these giant, like bucket-sized tears are falling on the ground.
Oh no. Like, I feel really, like, Phaedron doesn't feel bad, but I feel really bad right now. He's so sad. There, big guy. And she just kind of like pats him a little bit. She's like out of things to say. It's
right.
like, I can't do this anymore.
Okay.
She's trying really hard to be comforting, but while not caring.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like.
So my character will like pull on the lady in front of her's like clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll look down at her and she's like, "Can your magic flowers bring him back? Make him not mean, but bring him back so he doesn't eat nobody, but so that he'll have a friend."
I turn to the little gnome and I'm like, "I'm sorry I can't, but I think there is something I can do," and I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
That's a pretty good spell.
I approve.
Alright, hold on, he's gotta make his charisma saving throw, and as I've mentioned many times, this is the most charismatic hill giant you've ever seen. He's getting it. But he's not... He's in such an emotional state right now that he has no control over the spell as it settles down upon him, and you see him, like, gather himself up, and... Bum Bum was a good friend. He was a good friend. We could be friends now, maybe.
Sure.
Could we be friends? And, like, he tries to pick up, Belinda again.
Oh,
Yeah!
Don't do that.
Yeah, so he swipes over towards Belinda's character, and, like, I just imagine she nimbly evades unless she wants to be picked up.
No, she doesn't want to be. She'd be like, "Last time you picked me up, I got a big welt on the back of my head. It was like I had a horn, and I don't want bad heritage."
Or he's kind of like gonna looks kind of just impatient, and she's just kind of looking around and just seeing. Well, she can see this guy, but she's just like, "Are we quite done?"
Phaedron just kind of like does one of those like wave a hand behind her head like chop.
I think you need to let your new friends go. You're not nice to your friends.
Phaedron kind of like cringes at that, like, "Oh, I hope it doesn't get bad."
She has no concept to that.
But we're
No, she
friends. We're friends.
Of course we're friends, but we actually have to leave for now. Perhaps we can come back another time.
Yeah, we could come back and then we could be friends together.
Right, yes. If we come back, then we shall be friends together. I'm being very careful with my phrasing.
Ori, like, out loud is like, "We're coming back?" I mean, you guys can come back. I'm not coming back.
Shut up.
Of course they're coming back. back. You promised food and a party.
Okay.
Yeah, parties for your friends.
Okay, and he turns around and he's like, "These are my friends. You let them go, or else I will smash you into bits." And like you see the ogres and half ogres moving out of the way to allow you passage.
We can actually see
I mean,
the door or anything.
I mean, those of you who can see things, which is maybe only Belinda. Yeah.
I can see to like the second row of tables.
Okay. Well, you see the
I see two about right here.
yeah, you see them moving out of the way to allow you to pass.
Thank you, Brock. That's very kind of you. And then she just kind of like does a hand like, come on, let's go. Come on, everybody.
I've got
Be
to.
nice and healthy if we plan to come visit again.
As the group is leaving, I tag along.
Okay.
I said to say, my character will go back and be like, "Come on, flower lady," and she runs after him.
Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I've got to fix. I'm trying to change the overlay so that it is just.
We could take a quick break.
Yeah, let's go and do that. You guys take a 2, and I will fix the overlay, and we'll get back into it.
Awesome.
BRB.